नमस्कार। पढ़िबा जानिबा और जिनिबार कार्यक्रम टार्गेट लेट्स लर्न इंग्लिश को आपन को स्वागत। जीए जहाँ कहू पछे आजिर दुनिया रे इंग्लिश रो आवश्यकता को केही केबे हेले भी दूरे पारिबे नाही। पाठ पढ़ाठु नहीं रोजगार जाए समस्तों पई बेस जरूरी ए इंग्लिश कहार स्मार्टनेस बढ़ाए तो कहा रोजगार रे चाकरी रे साहाय्य मध्य करे। सेइथि पई तो आमरी कार्यक्रम टार्गेट लेट्स लर्न इंग्लिश रो परिकल्पना जहाँकि पिला मानक ठारू आरंभ करी बापा मांक पर्यंत समस्त को साहाय्य करिवो। टार्गेट लेट्स लर्न इंग्लिश रे केवल इंग्लिश कहिबार शैली नुहे बरं ठीक वर्ड बा सेंटेंस रो व्यवहार रे ग्रामर मध्य रहिबो जहाको भल भाबरे बुझी गले इंग्लिश प्रति आदौ भय रहिबो नाही।
Target this time has brought an amazing program called Let's Learn English, through which sitting at home you can learn English. English in the sense, all three departments of English, like the grammar portion, pronunciation part of it, and fluency. All three are equally important. गोटे कथा आपको कही दूची मु मझिरे मझिरे ओडिया कहबी किंतु मीडियम ऑफ टीचिंग विल बी इंग्लिश। जदि मु ओडिया सदाबेले कहबी इंग्लिश आम शिखि पारिबा नाही। We will learn English through English. Okay? I hope all of you will cooperate. So the grammar portion, why it is important, pronunciation, why important, and that fluency part of it, why it is important, I'll tell you in brief. I hope you will follow. See the grammar, all of you know grammar to some extent. Grammar बही देखले बेले बेले तो भय लागे एते मोटा बही, but nothing like that. The important part which is required in speaking or in simple writing, we will learn that. Okay, so we can call it grammar, a shortcut way to grammar, somewhat like that. Okay, a shortcut to English grammar. Why that is important? Because if we do not know, suppose gote kamo hei jaichi, we can say I did it or I have done it. I did it कहले बेले बेले भूल ही जो, I have done बेले बेले भूल हबो केते बेले दीटा right, we will have to know नॉले यूज केमती करिया। Second part of it is our pronunciation. देखंतु से वर्ड टा pronunciation जेते बेले सेटा verb हुए आमी ताकू pronounce कहूचु। नाउन हेला बेले सेटा pronunciation ही जाउची, सेटा pronunciation नुह। देखंतु itself you have to know something about it. So pronunciation टा काहे की important? If our pronunciation is not correct, we will speak something and message will go something else. People will not understand it. How? See, I am giving you an example. A word, S-H-A-M-E, shame, we call it shame. S-A-M-E, same. Same and shame, totally two different meanings. If in place of same we say shame, the meaning is different. And something, see, I'm telling you a sentence. It will be more clear to you. Like, she sells shells near the sea shore. जदि आमे सॉ और शॉ या भीतर डिफरेंस न रखिबा तेबे सेंटेंस टा कोन हबो? सी सेल्स नियर द सी शोर। इटा कोन ठीक हबो? वी विल बी लाफिंग स्टॉक, विल साउंड रिडिकुलस। तेणु आमे इंग्लिश ठीक प्रोनाउंस करिबा, को वर्ड ठीक करिबा सेटा इन डिटेल्स आमे आसीबा। जस्ट इन शॉर्ट आई एम टेलिंग यू इन द बिगिनिंग. Then the third part is fluency. Fluency part of it is required because if we always think over it, a word we will think in something comes to our mind, we will frame it out in Odia, then we will translate it into English. It takes time. People will get bored to listen to you. So what happens? we will think it in English and will speak accordingly. And here, some things not required to pronounce at all while talking, while speaking. Like, for example, in place of telling, give me that pen. लिखिला बेले आमे लिखिबा give me that pen. किंतु जण को कहिला बेले give me that pen दरकार नहीं, give me that pen. Give me कहले meaning हे जाउची give me. There are so many shortcuts like that. While speaking, we will use it. There are so many things. See, I'm telling you one thing. We will not follow the foreign accents like Americans speak or something like that. Okay, we will pronounce in our own way, but as far as possible, we will try to speak correct and perfect English. Not required. See, for example, I'm telling you one thing. Once, I was in Calcutta. I came across one foreigner. He's from America. He told me, he rather asked me, don't you know the way to McAllis Temple? So I couldn't understand. I beg your pardon, I couldn't understand, I couldn't follow you. Again he repeated the same thing, McAllis Temple. The McAllis Temple, तापर से मैप रे मते दिखेले जे McAllis Temple कौन माँ काली टेम्पल. माँ काली टेम्पल को से कहले McAllis Temple. आमे सेमिति इंग्लिश कहवानी. We will speak English through our own way, but we will try to go as far as near perfection. So, we are starting today from the grammar portion. Today, we will start grammar. Grammar in the sense, first of all, grammar is what you must know. Why grammar is required? Because grammar is a set of rules. Whatever you do, maybe you are driving your vehicle, so you have to follow a set of traffic rules, otherwise there will be a collision, accident. Accordingly, when we speak English, we will have to follow a set of rules. Kouthi kona lagibo. Like, for example, we will start today from determiners.
निर्भुल इंग्लिश कहिबा आउ लेखिबा को हेले डिटरमिनर रो यूज विषय जानि नबा निहाती जरूरी. धरि नियंतु आमे गोटे एग्जांपल डिस्कशन आरंभ करबा. मने करंतु मु आपन को कहली देयर वाज नॉट मेनी ऑडियंस इन द मीटिंग. पुणी धरि नियंतु मु आउ गोटे सेंटेंस आपन को कहिबी देयर वाज अ लॉट ऑफ ऑडियंस इन द मीटिंग. प्रथम सेंटेंस रे मेनी आ द्वितीय सेंटेंस रे अ लॉट ऑफ. किंतु प्रथम सेंटेंस रे काहेकि मेनी रो यूज हैला एवं द्वितीय सेंटेंस रे अ लॉट ऑफ रो यूज हैला आसंतु भलरे बुझी नबा अली सर को ठारू.
Yes, viewers, now we are going to read about determiners. Determiners, why we read determiners? Because whatever thing we say, je konosi jinso, we'll have to know how much of it, taro porimanta kete. For that, in English, what it is, countable and uncountable, there are two things. We will use certain things before countables and certain things before uncountables. That we will see. Whenever a thing which we can count, we will use many before it. And whenever there is something which we cannot count, uncountable, we use much before it. There is some similarity between them and there is a difference also. What it is, you see, much is used before uncountables and many is used before countables. But both of them are used in negative and interrogative sentences. Like, for example, many you want to use. So there were not many people in the meeting. Okay, because it's a negative sentence. And were there many people? When you are asking a question, then also you use that. Much is also like that. There isn't much milk in the jug. Okay, you see, and what is similarity? Both of them are used in negative and interrogative sentences. Then immediately something will come to your mind. If much and many are used for negative and interrogative sentences, what will use for positive sentence? So for positive sentence, we have a lot of and lots of. Same meaning, a lot of, lots of. But remember, if you say a lots of, it's wrong. Only lot of, it is wrong. You have to say a lot of or lots of. And these two are used before countable and uncountable both, and they are used in positive sentences. They cannot be used in negative and interrogative sentences. Clear? Lot of people, it's like same sentence you see. When, example I'm giving you, when you say there were not many people in the meeting, because negative sentence, and same sentence is positive. You can say lots of people were there in the meeting. Clear? See, the next one comes, some and any. Some and any also, they have some similarity in use, and there is also difference. So how will you use? First of all, see the similarity between them. Similarity is what? Some and any, they can be used before countable and uncountable both. Maybe that noun is countable, you can count, or maybe uncountable. You use some and any. But the difference is, some is used in positive sentence, any is used in negative and interrogative sentence. For example, you see, like you are asking a question to someone. Do you have परीक्षा सरी जाइए तुम भावुच टिके गप बही पढ़ गल्प बही डू यू हैव एनी स्टोरी बुक डू यू हैव एनी स्टोरी बुक एनी आम यूज कले कहीं इट इज अ क्वेश्चन सपोज हिज आंसर इज नेगेटिव अगेन ही कैन आंसर इट इन एनी नो आई डू नॉट हैव एनी स्टोरी बुक जदि तार आंसरटा पॉजिटिव अच्छी से सम यूज करियो यस आई हैव सम आई कैन लेंड यू आई कैन गिव यू क्लियर सो सम एंड एनी हैज द सिमिलरिटी एंड differences. And next comes, little. Before that, I will tell you, little and few. They have two groups. Like little, a little, the little. Few, a few, the few. So first comes little and a little. Then we will go to few and a few. Little and a little both are used before uncountables. Like for example, little, a little, and no, first know the meaning of it, then it becomes easy. Like little is used in a negative sense, means little is used in the meaning of as good as nil. If you say there is a little water in the glass, means it's not that the water, the glass is dry. There's water, you cannot use it. So little. So you can say there is a little water in the glass means there is no water in the glass. Almost the meaning is like that. But a little means some. Kichi. Like there is a little water in the glass. Means a little. You can drink it or whatever it is. Similarly, few and a few. Few is used in negative sense for countables. If you say I have few good friends. Here means indirectly you're telling I have no good friends here. Similarly, when you use the word a few means it's a positive sense. When you say I have a few good friends here, means you have some good friends here. Okay, few good friends, a few good friends. See, the meaning is totally different. Similarly, the little and the few is also there. Seta use हुए jaha kichi or whatever left. The little water in the glass is dirty. Or the few good friends I have are not in the town. Seta use हुए.
देखिले तो फ्यू आउ अ फ्यू लिटिल आउ अ लिटिल भितरे केते पार्थक्य रही लिटिल जगार जदि आमे अ लिटिल यूज करूचे तेबे सेंटेंस रो माने परिवर्तन हो जाउची तेबे अली सर तो हमको खूब भलरे बुझाई देले डिटरमिनर्स रो ग्रामेटिकल यूज विषय रे एबे आसंतु जानिबा इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज रो आ गोटे इंटरेस्टिंग एस्पेक्ट विषय रे सेटा हला यूज ऑफ आर्टिकल्स ए एंड द धरी नियंतु मेंबर ऑफ पार्लियामेंट जहा एमपी सेया किंतु प्रथमटी व्यवहार कला बेले आमे लिखु अ मेंबर ऑफ पार्लियामेंट द्वितीयटी लिखिला बेले आमे लिखु एन एमपी इंटरेस्टिंग लागुची ना ताले चलंतु ए विषय आउ टिके डिटेली जानिबा अली सर कठारु
Yes, viewers, now we are going to read a very important part of determiners. Like this is something, you know, a and the. These are called articles. And you will see, we will come to the a little later, but a and an, you know, we have been reading using a and an from the day we started reading picture book. Like, you know, we say a boy, a girl, a book, a pen, and it is an apple, an egg, an orange. We know it, but then even there is something we'll have to know. Because of that, we will read it even in 9-10 standard, even in +2, even you will face it whenever you go for an, like, you know, entrance. So, for this, you have to know that where you use a and where you use an. First two things, you know it very well. Wherever there is a consonant, we use a. Wherever there is a vowel, we use an. But a little more you have to know what it is. There may be consonant in the beginning of a word, but if you pronounce it as a vowel, you have to use an. Like, for example, you see, like honest. Honest starts with H. H is a consonant. But when it is pronounced, it is, no, we do not say honest, we say honest. So it is an honest, an honorable person. An hour, like the train is an hour late. Clear? That means wherever consonant is there, but the pronunciation is vowel, we use an. And under this rule, there is a very interesting thing about abbreviations. Like you say, for example, member of parliament, MP, member of legislative assembly, MLA, first information report, FIR. See, meaning wise, there is no difference between member of parliament and MP, member of legislative assembly and MLA. First information report and FIR. But as far as our article is concerned, there is a thing we have to know. What it is? When we use full form, like, you know, member of parliament, we say he is a member of parliament. He is a member of legislative assembly. And he lodged a first information report. ଯେତେବେଳେ ଆମେ member of parliament କହୁଛେ म ସାଉଣ୍ଡ ଟା m ସାଉଣ୍ଡ ଆସୁଛି and that is a consonant sound. ଯେତେବେଳେ ଆମେ MP କହୁଛେ A sound, that is a vowel sound. So, a member of parliament, but an MP. A member of legislative assembly, an MLA. A first information report, kind of F sound asla seti. Now, here we will FIR kohiba, an FIR. A sound asla, consonant, it a vowel sound. Then an FIR. Similarly, ଯେତେବେଳେ ବି ଆମର ସାଉଣ୍ଡ ସେମିତି ଦେଖ ମାଷ୍ଟର ହି ଇଜ୍ ଏ ମାଷ୍ଟର ଅଫ୍ ଆର୍ଟ୍ସ ବଟ୍ ହି ଇଜ୍ ଆନ୍ MA like that, and it is not applicable for BSc. He is a Bachelor of Science and he is a BSc, because in both places we pronounce consonant. MA and Master of Arts, there is a difference. Similarly, next part is what? Whenever we pronounce a word, in the beginning we have vowel, but its pronunciation is consonant. There we use a, not an. Like we learnt that whenever there is a vowel, we use an, like we used in an orange, an apple. But see what happens if it is, you are talking about 100 rupee note or one-eyed person. See here what happens, word starts with O. O is a vowel, but its pronunciation is W. So we will have to use A instead of an. A 100 rupee note, a one-eyed person. Similarly, one more thing is that in this, whenever we use you, its original form will take A. When its original form is not there, like an umbrella you can say, but it is a university, a union, a unity, because its pronunciation is like that. And similarly, under article we have the, and next when I come, I'll come with that there is a set of, there is a list where you can use the. If you do not use it, is mistake. And there is another list where you cannot use the. If you use it, it's a mistake. Then there is a primary and secondary thing. We will come to know, that is very interesting. We will come to know about it in the next episode. Till such time, bye.
इंग्लिश कहिबा बा लेखिबा को नहीं जदि मनरे कोनोसी भी प्रश्न आसुची आपण हमको निश्चय पचारिबे. आमर ईमेल एड्रेस होची sankalptv@gmail.com. आमको चिट्ठी लेखिबार ठिकाना संकल्प टीवी, पोस्ट बैग 28, भुवनेश्वर 75001. टार्गेट लेट्स लर्न इंग्लिश आउ एक अध्याय आपन सहित निश्चय देखा हबो. से पर्यंत विदाय दियंतु. नमस्कार.